Dear student, in previous video lecture, gamma function part 1, we saw the definition of gamma function and the properties of gamma function. Today we will see the examples on the gamma function. Revision of the gamma function. Definition of gamma function is gamma n is equals to 0 to infinity e raised to minus 6 x raised to n minus 1 dx, or alternative definition, gamma n is equals to integral 0 to infinity e raised to minus x square x raised to 2n minus 1 dx. Value of gamma 1 is equals to 1. Gamma 0 is infinity. Reduction formula for gamma function, gamma n plus 1 is equals to n gamma n in general. N factorial if n is the positive integer. Value of gamma 1 by 2 is equals to root pi. One of the important result, the value of p is lies between 0 and 1. So gamma p, gamma 1 minus p is equals to pi upon sine of p pi. Gamma n upon k raised to n is equals to integral 0 to infinity e raised to minus ky y raised to n minus 1 dy, or gamma n upon k raised to n is equals to integral 0 to infinity e raised to minus kx x raised to n minus 1 dx. Now problems on the gamma function. Problem number 1. Evaluate the integral 0 to infinity x raised to 7 e raised to minus x square dx. This integral cannot be easily evaluated from the formulas of integration. We have to convert this integral to gamma function. For that, let I is equals to integral 0 to infinity given integral x raised to 7 e raised to minus 2 x square dx. To write this integral in the form of gamma function, use the substitution 2x square is equals to some single variable is equals to t. So to reduce this integral, use this proper substitution. 2x square is equals to t, x square is equals to t by 2. Take square root on both sides, x is equals to root t upon 2. If you differentiate this substitution, you will get derivative of x square is 2x, so becomes 4x dx is equals to dt. Value of x dx is equals to dt by 4. So use all these proper substitutions here in this integral. Along with that, we have to change the limits. The old limits are 0 to infinity for x. So use the substitution to change the limits. When x is 0, t becomes 0. When x is infinity, t becomes infinity. New limits for this integral is 0 to infinity for t. So using all these substitution and limits, this integral becomes, write x raised to 7 as x raised to 6 into x dx. So you can replace the value of x dx is equals to dt by 4. I is equals to integral 0 to infinity x raised to 6 e raised to minus x square dx. Use the value of x as root t upon 2 raised to 6. X is equals to x dx as dt by 4 and 2x square is equals to t. So separate the powers for root t raised to 6, root 2 raised to 6. Take 1 by 4 and 1 upon root 2 raised to 6 outside the integral. This is the constant. Integral 0 to infinity root t raised to 6 e raised to minus t dt. Root 2 raised to 6 becomes 8. So 8 into 4, integral 0 to infinity e raised to minus t. Write root t as t raised to 1 by 2 raised to 6. So cancel 2 from this power dt. So this becomes t raised to 3 dt. And this integral is of the form of gamma function. 1 upon 32 is the constant. E raised to minus t. Find the value of n by comparing this with n minus 1. So n minus 1 is equals to 3, n is equals to 4. So value of this integral is equals to gamma 4. Using the properties of gamma function, gamma 4 is equals to 3 factorial. So use this value as a 3 factorial. So 3 factorial upon 32 is equals to 6 upon 32. Cancel some common terms. So final answer is 3 upon 16. value of integral 0 to infinity x raised to 7 e raised to minus 2x square dx is equals to 3 upon 60. Similarly, you can solve another practice example here. Only the difference in the power x raised to 7, x raised to 7. Use the same substitution to x square is equals to t and show answer is equals to 3 by 8. Next example on gamma function. Evaluate integral 0 to infinity x raised to 4 raised to x dx. To evaluate this integral, again we have to use some proper substitution. So this integral will be converted into gamma function. So let I is equals to integral 0 to infinity x raised to 4 upon 4 raised to x dx. Use the substitution for x is equals to e raised to t. Need to find the value of dx also. So take log on both sides. Log of 4 raised to x, log of e raised to t. Here use the rules of logarithm. Log of 4 raised to x becomes x log 4. Log of e raised to t becomes t log e. Value of log e is equals to 1. X is equals to t upon log 4. Differentiate on both sides. Dx is equals to dt upon log 4. Along with change the limits also. If x is equals to t upon log 4, old limits for x 0 to infinity, find the new limits for t. So use the value of t equals to 0, x becomes 0. If t is infinity, x becomes infinity. Therefore equation number 1 becomes integral 0 to infinity value of 1 upon 4 raised to x. So 4 raised to x is e raised to t. X is t upon log 4. So t upon log 4 raised to 4 and dx is dt upon log 4. Separate the powers. T raised to 4, log of 4 raised to 4. 1 upon e raised to t becomes e raised to minus t dt upon log 4. Let us add the powers of log 4. Log 4 raised to 4, log 4 raised to 1 becomes log 4 raised to 5. It is constant right outside the integral. So 1 upon log 4 raised to 5, integral 0 to infinity, e raised to minus t raised to 4 dt. Use the definition of gamma function. Find the value of n by comparing the power of t with n minus 1. N minus 1 is equals to 4, n is equals to 5. Value of this integral is gamma phi and upon log of 4 raised to 5. Using the properties of gamma function, value of gamma phi is 4 factorial. Log of 4 raised to 5, 4 factorial is nothing but 24 upon log of 4 raised to 5. So this is the final value of this integral using the gamma function. You can try similar type of questions with the different value of a. One general question is there, integral 0 to infinity x raised to a upon a raised to x dx. So substitute a raised to x is equals to e raised to t and solve this integral with the help of gamma function. Find out this answer. Here substitute 3 raised to x is equals to e raised to t. Apply the same procedure and evaluate this integral with the help of the gamma function. Answer is here. Evaluate integral 0 to infinity x raised to 5 phi raised to x dx. Using the substitution phi raised to x is equals to e raised to t and answer is in front of you. Next question on the gamma function. Evaluate integral 0 to 1 x log x cube dx. To write this integral in the form of gamma function, we need some appropriate substitution. So write this integral as 0 to 1 x log x cube dx, x to the power 3 log of x to the power 3 dx, equation number 1. Using this function only you will get one of the function in the form e raised to minus t. So substitute log of x is equals to minus t. X is equals to e raised to minus t. Dx is equals to minus e raised to minus t dt. And change the limits using the substitution. limits for x in the given integral are 0 to 1. So use these limits in the substitution. When you substitute, x is equals to 0, log of 0 is infinity, so t becomes infinity. Substitute x is equals to 1, log of 1 is 0, so t is equals to 0. So limit changes from 0 to 1 to infinity to 0. Use all this substitution along with the change in limit in equation number 1. Equation number 1 becomes infinity to 0, x is replaced by e raised to minus t, log x is replaced by minus t, power is 3, and dx is replaced by minus e raised to minus t dt. Equation 1 becomes like this. All the steps are here. So e raised to minus t power 3 becomes e raised to minus 3t. Minus t cube is t cube with the negative sign. E raised to minus t dt. Minus becomes plus, and one of the value of minus t cube is minus, so negative sign is here. So this becomes e raised to minus 3t, t cube, e raised to minus 3 dt. So this is minus integral 0 to infinity, e raised to, add the powers of t, e raised to minus 3t minus t becomes e raised to minus 4t, t cube dt. Use the result in the evaluation of this integral. Value of k is equals to 4. N minus 1 is equals to 3. So n is equals to 4. So value of this integral using the transformation of the gamma function minus gamma n upon k raised to n, this is equals to minus n is 4, so gamma 4 upon 4 raised to 4. Gamma 4 by using properties of the gamma function is 3 factorial. This is equals to minus 3 factorial upon 256. So final answer is, by cancelling some common terms from this integral, minus 3 upon 128. Therefore integral 0 to infinity x log x cube dx is equals to minus 3 upon 128. You can practice the next example on the basis of the previous example. Evaluate integral 0 to infinity x log x raised to 4 dx. Use the substitution. Log x is equals to minus t, x is equals to e raised to minus t. So you will get the solution as 4 factorial upon 5 raised to 5. The next example on the evaluation of the gamma function. Evaluate integral 0 to infinity x raised to 2 e raised to minus h square x square dx. To write this integral in the gamma function form, we need to substitute instead of this is equals to the single variable. So substitutions are always present in the examples. Identify the substitution. So substitute h square x square is equals to t. X square is equals to t upon h square. X is equals to, take square root on both sides, root t upon h, t raised to 1 by 2 upon h, root t becomes t raised to 1 by 2. Dx is equals to 1 upon h is the constant. Derivative of t raised to 1 by 2 is 1 by 2 t raised to minus 1 by 2 dt. Using this substitution, change the limits. Old limits for x are 0 to infinity. When x is equals to 0, t becomes 0. When x is equals to infinity, t becomes infinity. So limit changes from 0 to infinity to 0 to infinity for the variable x and t. Use all the substitution in equation number 1. Equation number 1 becomes integral 0 to infinity t upon h square e raised to minus t, and dx is equals to 1 by 2 t raised to minus 1 by 2 upon h dt. 1 upon h square, 1 upon h becomes 1 upon h cube. Constant right outside the integral. Add the powers of t, t raised to minus 1 by 2 plus 1, e raised to minus t. 2 is also constant right outside the integral. E raised to minus t, t raised to 1 minus 1 by 2 dt. So t raised to 1 minus 1 by 2 becomes t raised to 1 by 2. 1 upon 2 h cube, integral 0 to infinity e raised to minus t. t raised to 1 by 2 dt. Again here the pattern of this integral is like the gamma function. So find the value of n by comparing the power of t with n minus 1. N minus 1 is equals to 1 by 2. N is equals to 1 by 2 plus 1. N is equals to 3 by 2. If n is equals to 3 by 2, integral can be written as gamma n. So 1 upon 2 h cube gamma 3 by 2. Use the properties of the gamma function. In general, gamma n can be written as n gamma n. So 3 by 2. Write in the form n plus 1 becomes 1 by 2 plus 1. This becomes n gamma n. So 1 by 2 gamma 1 by 2. 1 upon 2 h cube as it is. Value of gamma 1 by 2 is root pi. Place this value here. 1 upon 2 h cube into 1 by 2. So root pi upon 4 h cube. This is the value of this integral by using the substitution h square x square is equals to t. Next example. Evaluate integral 0 to infinity a raised to minus 4 x square dx. We have to write this integral in the form of gamma function. So let I is equals to integral 0 to infinity a raised to minus 4 x square dx. First of all, write down this function in the proper form 1 upon a 4 x square dx. Use the substitution a 4 x square is equals to e raised to t. Take log on both sides. Log of a raised to 4x square is equals to log of e raised to t. Apply the rules of logarithm. 4x square log a is equals to t log e. 4x square log a is equals to t log e is equals to 1. X square is equals to t upon log a. Take square root on both sides. X is equals to root t. 2 log of a which is inside the root. Dx is equals to 1 by 2 t raised to minus 1 by 2 dt. Derivative of root t is 1 by 2 t raised to minus 1 by 2 dt. 2 log of root a is constant. Keep this as it is. So 1 by 2 into 2 becomes 1 by 4 t raised to minus 1 by 2 dt log of root a. Use all this substitution in equation number 1. Change the limits. All limits for x are 0 to infinity. Find the new limits for t 0 to infinity using the substitution. When x is 0, t becomes 0. When x is infinity, t becomes infinity. So equation number 1 becomes integral 0 to infinity 1 upon e raised to t into dx is equals to 1 by 4 t raised to minus 1 by 4 dt root of log a. Take 1 by 4 root of log a outside the integral. Integral 0 to infinity 1 upon e raised to t becomes e raised to minus t raised to minus 1 by 2 dt. Change the limits. Limits of all limits for x are 0 to 1. Use the substitution log of 1 upon x is equals to t. When x is equals to 0, 1 upon 0 becomes infinity. Log of infinity is equals to infinity. And when t is equals to 0, log of 1 upon 1. When x is equals to 1 becomes log of 1 upon 1. So log 1 is 0, t equals to 0. So equation number 1 becomes I is equals to integral 1 to 0 to 1 becomes infinity to 0. X is equals to 1 upon e raised to t into minus e raised to minus t dt. Dx is there and under root of t. Absorb the negative sign. This becomes minus infinity to 0 becomes 0 to infinity in the next step. 1 upon e raised to t is e raised to minus t. into e raised to minus t. 1 upon root of t becomes t raised to minus 1 by 2 dt. Add the powers. This limits becomes 0 to infinity. E raised to minus t, e raised to minus t becomes e raised to minus 2t, t raised to minus 1 by 2 dt. Use the transformation of the gamma function. Compare with this transformation, find the value of n and k. Value of k is equals to 2. Value of n by comparing the power n minus 1 is equals to minus 1 by 2. N is equals to minus 1 by 2 plus 1. N is equals to 1 by 2. So write this integral in the form of gamma function as gamma n upon k raised to n with the values k is equals to 2, n is equals to 1 by 2. Gamma 1 by 2, 2 raised to 1 by 2, n is 1 by 2, k is 2. So this is gamma 1 by 2, root 2. Value of gamma 1 by 2 is root pi upon root 2, root of pi by 2. This is the value of the integral 0 to infinity x upon root of log of 1 upon x dx. By using the substitution, log of 1 upon x is equals to t. Similarly, you can try the next example. Integral 0 to infinity dx, root of x log of 1 upon x. Show that solution of this integral or value of this integral is equals to root of 2 pi. Use the substitution, log of 1 upon x is equals to t. Here are some practice examples. Question number 1. All these examples are on the gamma function. Apply the suitable substitution and show that the value of integrals which are given all the values here. First of all, evaluate integral 0 to 1 x raised to m log of x raised to n dx. Use the substitution, log of x is equals to minus t, x is equals to e raised to minus t, dx is equals to minus e raised to minus t dt. Change the limits and show that the solution this. Hint for the next question. Evaluate integral minus infinity to infinity e raised to minus h square dx is equals to root of pi upon h. Answer is root of pi upon h. In gamma function, we always have the limit 0 to infinity, and in this present example, limits are minus infinity to infinity. To write this integral into the proper form, use one of the property. We know that integral minus a to a f of x dx, this becomes 2 times integral 0 to a f of x dx if the function is even function, and the result becomes 0 if function is odd function. We know the way to check the even function and odd function. To check the even function, in the given function replace x by minus x if the function is f of x, called even function, and if the result is minus f of x, the function is odd function. Here in this integral, function is e raised to minus h square dx. Replace x by minus x. This is e raised to minus h square x square. Replace x by minus x. So if you replace x by minus x, here minus x square becomes x square, and this is the original function as f of x. Function is f of x is equals to e raised to minus x square. So replace x by minus x, e raised to minus h square, replace x by minus x, so minus x square becomes x square. Function as it is, that means this function is even function. Using this property, integral minus infinity to infinity e raised to minus h square x square, this becomes 2 times integral 0 to infinity e raised to minus h square x square dx. You can evaluate this integral by using the substitution h square x square is equals to t and find the solution of this integral as root pi upon h. Hint for the next problem. Next problem is evaluate the integral 0 to infinity e raised to minus x raised to 4 dx. Show that the value is 1 by 4 gamma 1 by 4. So use the substitution. X raised to 4 is equals to t. To write this integral in the form of gamma function, we'll get some single variable here, and along with that in the dx the power of x will be adjusted. X raised to 4 is equals to t. X becomes t raised to 1 by 4. Dx is equals to 1 by 4 t raised to minus 3 by 4 dt. Change the limits and substitute all this substitution here in this integral. You can find with the help of properties of the gamma function answer as 1 by 4 gamma 1 by 4.